Welcome back to Storytime. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing our Olympics theme using the prompt, humans are competing in the Galactic Olympics, but they are evolutionarily ill-adapted to compete with some aliens. Today's story comes from user WishWitch01's. And next on the bars, Kristen Bethel from Earth. Kristen walked out from the sidelines and struck a pose for the judges. Kristen had been a gymnast her whole life. Her mother got her involved in the sport when she was very young, and now, at 17, Kristen was one of the best in the world at what she did. She was wearing a sparkling red sequined leotard, and her shoulder-length brown hair was tied up into a tight bun. She had accessorized with glitter around her eyes and lip gloss which showed off her gleaming white teeth. "You aren't just representing America, you know," her mom had said when helping her pick out the outfit. "You're representing the whole Earth." Kristen had to admit the idea of competing in the Space Olympics had seemed way cooler before she had actually gotten here. Now that she was actually here, it was scary to see the hopes of the entire world riding on your shoulders. As a matter of fact, the anxiety had been really bad, and Kristen hadn't been the only one of the girls of the Earth's gymnastic team to feel it. Li Xianhao, one of the Chinese girls, had thrown up in the locker room from the pressure. She turned to the judges, including them in her brilliant grin. The judges were aliens, of course, and their appearances were almost comically bizarre. One looked like a cross between an orangutan and a squirrel, covered with long orange fur. One had about 10 arms and a trunk like an elephant, and one was so bizarre that she couldn't even think about what it looked like. It was simply out of her experience. Kristen began her routine, resolving to just have fun with it. She knew that all the Earth was behind her, but she couldn't think of how she was supposed to compete with creatures that had evolved specifically to climb, swing, leap, and tumble. Arboreal species were far better at gymnastics naturally than any human ever could be. The last girl that had competed before her had been from a forest world and had never even touched the ground before. There were limits to what a human could do, after all. Screw it, Kristen thought as she mounted the parallel bars. This one's for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, go ahead and hit that like button. And for more story time every week, go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, I'll see you later.